Welcome back everyone to Crusader Kings 2 as Jon Stark-Targaryen, and I think we are currently experiencing our Faith Militant Rebellion. You remember in the last episode I lowered the Faith Authority. Just at the very end I actually had enough supporters of the council to, well, lower the authority. In fact, we can't actually see the Faith Authority right now, which is interesting, because right now we're fighting the High Septon. Basically what I did was, I had reason to imprison him because he was plotting something. I'm not entirely sure what it was, I don't remember, but so I was imprisoning him and he refused, and he's risen up in rebellion, and he has support of Lord Paramount Maribald the One-Eyed of House Tully, ruling from Harrenhal, and also from Queen Harding of the Vale. This is really interesting because it seems like these two houses will have to be deposed in the future. Luckily though, we have supporters with us. We have our son ruling the west, Lord Paramount Eddard. We have also King Carl Stark of the north, and also Garland the Gallant, Lord Paramount of the Reach, supporting us in this war as well. Now, our son-in-law, Quentin Martell, he has actually been killed in personal combat in the last episode. I just forgot to mention it. And I guess my grandson, he's ruling in Dorne now, and I guess he's simply too young. So I suppose Dorne gets a pass for not joining in. My daughter simply doesn't want to have her son at war right now. I can understand. Arya. She's a bit crazy now, so it's fine. But what I'm pretty unhappy about is the fact that my nephew, the King of the Stormlands, has not joined. He's still married to my daughter Lyanna, and they have wonderful children, various wonderful children. I mean, just look at Aegon. He's amazing. So I'm very sad that he, as a Dragon Rider, has decided not to join us. And of course, the Ironborn didn't join, but that is not really a surprise there. So I think with the North, the West, and the Reach together, as well as the Crown Lands under control, we should be able to destroy the Trident and the Vale. But for now, we have to actually fight a war here in King's Landing, in the streets of King's Landing. So we'll simply raise local levies, 8,000 men, shouldn't be too difficult. And then I will raise my other men as well, our vassal levies. Yep. We'll get them all together. I think we'll send them all to King's Landing. And I'm actually doing this myself. Yep. Basically what I did, I tried to imprison him, and I think we'll have to do something about the Sept of Baelor. We'll probably have to take it away. Luckily, though, we outlawed the Faith Militant, so they can't use that Holy Order, because that would have been incredibly powerful to deal with. I feel like they should be able to raise him still, but whatever. I see an enemy soldier, Septon Anos, but he's running away. Yeah, not really a surprise there. Don't think I should be leading forces myself. We did lose our wound, which is significant, but actually that means I can lead more men. Alright, you know what, I will continue leading men. But we only have... Why is our dual skill so low? I mean, we lost the brave trait, I guess. We lost a few traits that probably gave us some extra dual skill. So, yeah, that might be it. And also, yeah, we've been asked by the Night's Watch to join. And this Harla has converted to the Old Gods. Interesting. Well, if I don't do this, I piss off basically everyone. So therefore, it's my duty to come to their aid. I refused beforehand, but I think that was a mistake. That was also, I guess, a misclick in some way. But anyways, we're now gonna join the Night's Watch, despite what they have done to my daughter. I think we'll still join them. As I said, it's a little bit difficult to deal with the wildlings. I understand that they should sort of be part of our realm, but well, there were just constant rebellions. It's difficult to get claims on these lands, and so I guess it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. Regardless, we'll move on. As I said, we'll gather our forces, and wow, we can get the High Septon just like that. Sure. Maester Robert Frey. Well, you know what? I'll take him as well. I'll take that Frey Maester as well. Yeah, let's have him in prison too. And that ends the war. That is very anticlimactic. But you know what? The war might continue, because I will definitely imprison Maribald Tully as well as Gawain Harding. They will be imprisoned. That is for sure. Yeah, that is certainly going to happen. So let's end the war, and we'll see what happens. Yep, you're totally beaten. I know you are. And with that, we will revoke your title. The Sept of Baelor shall be taken away from the faith. Well, hold on. We'll see what happens now. Now, Gwaine, you will be sent to the dungeon. That's for sure. You will be sent to the dungeon as well. And you... well... This High Septon, the rude one, he shall be sent to the dungeon. Yes, and we'll see what happens now. Okay, so the veil has risen up, and yeah, okay, that was to be expected. That was exactly what I expected, and hopefully this time we'll get more support. So yeah, that is exactly what I had thought. Mary of Utterdale has come to our support in the Stormlands. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Now, what are we going to do with the High Septon, who is imprisoned? We will have him... There's no trial. I cannot call him because... Was not Okay, so if they're captured in battle, apparently they cannot have a trial. So, in that case, I will revoke the Sept of Baelor from the High Septon. Yep. So, the Most Devout no longer hold this title, and I will instead give the Sept of Baelor, the Godswood of Baelor as it is now known. To whom? To whom? Let me check my court here. If I have anyone... In fact, you know what I will give it to? Or whom I will give it to? I will give it to, Brandon. Yep. Our priest. You will get the Godswood of Baelor. And I hope that means you're still my priest. No. Let's appoint him here. Yep. You deserve that position. Awesome. And we'll have you perform... I mean, I guess what we could do is convert. You know what? I think we'll just have you do this. Hunt subservice. Blaspheming subservice societies. I think that's probably the best we should do right now. Yeah, let's go for that. Our wife is, by the way, pregnant. Very good, very good. And she's still overseeing the construction of Summerhall. Alright, anyways, we'll get our troops together. We need designated regions. We'll not appoint that right now. We'll just reappoint the old council later on. And Maester Robert Frey, you'll be rotted. You will rot in the ground. And I think I will actually... I will exile you. I think you're gonna go to the wall. Yeah. I cannot exile you. I can only kill this Maester. I cannot exile him. That is very frustrating. Well, in that case, he'll have to be executed, right? That gives us tyranny. You know what? We'll just have him imprisoned then. That's fine. We'll keep you in prison. That's okay. Now, this Lord of Goldtown, I will probably, since I can't call for a trial, I will have to simply... I'll just keep him imprisoned as well. And as for the High Septon, he will be imprisoned as well. Just so that the faith doesn't rise up again. That's the plan. And he will just rot. I think he will simply rot in our dungeons. I think that's probably the best. Excellent. Now my nephew has come to our aid. Very good to see, as well as Garland. Still waiting for my son and Carl. Okay, there's my son. Coming, and Carl... I don't know. Alright, there he is. Coming as well. Very good. What about Dawn? Dawn is not joining in. Neither are the Greyjoys. Alright, well, that's okay. That's something we can work with. As I said, we'll gather our forces. I'll probably just stand down these troops as we don't need them. And now, Melisandre, people have been asking if she's going to live forever because she can do her, well, her hag ability, as it was called. I don't know. She might live forever. It's possible. I don't know. I guess she can die, but I mean, I gotta say that we're quite old as well. I mean, Melisandre isn't really that much older than we are. So far, though, she's been an excellent spy master. I mean, she's been working magic various times. I mean, by convincing Garland to go against his brother, she essentially made us king, because the Reach has by far the most forces. 60,000 troops or close to it is exceptional. So, yeah, she's playing a very important role so far. So definitely, I'm very glad to have her on our council. Now, Derek, what do you want? Claim the High Lord of Kingswood? I think I actually don't mind if you do that. You want to replace Melisandre. That's not really a reason to imprison you. And you want to kill Alyssa. I don't know who that is. But I think I will just leave you alone. But one thing I should mention is that we had Podrick Payne on the wall. He's the first ranger of the Night's Watch, which I thought is really, really cool. And another thing I want to mention is that I have married off Jaqen Jakin? I think I'm just gonna go with Jakin Grifton here. I've made him off to Arwen Arryn, and therefore he is a perfect candidate to inherit the Vale. Because if we have a look at the claimants of the Mountain Vale, in fact there are no claimants, right? But if we have a look at the Eyrie, there's various claimants. There are various Arryns. Arisa Stone, she's a bastard. There's various Arryn bastards, in fact. But Jakin, actually, he doesn't have a claim on... Alright, this is difficult to show. Show me this Kingdom of the Vale. I think this is easier to show. Show the claimants here. He doesn't even show up. What does he have a claim on? He has a claim on the Kingdom of the Vale, so he should show up as a claimant here. Not sure why he doesn't. He did before. I think that's just have to do with the independence now. But regardless, he has a claim on the Vale. He's married to an Arryn, and I think, as a content man, he would be a great ruler. We have personally raised him. We are his mentor, so he's happy with his upbringing. So I feel like that he's the one to rule the Vale. He's a Vale man of the Fae of the Seven, which is fine. Therefore, I think we're going to make him the new Lord Paramount in the end here. Because, well, clearly, House Tully and House Harding have fulfilled their positions. As for House Tully, I mean, my son is married to a Tully, right? He's married to the current, sister of the Lord, and they already have a kid. So perhaps I'm going to make her the Lady Paramount. That's possible. Anyways, Abbott Whitehill wants our patronage. Yes, we will, we'll go for some advancement. And look at that. Our time investment has finally paid off. The colony in Summerhall is complete. It is now a fully self-sufficient domain of the realm, as it once was many a year ago. Very good. So Summerhall is King's Land of Fae of the Seven, and no longer an advanced colony. Very good. And Robert Frey, no, he shall stay in my custody. I will, however, tell my wife that she can come back to collect some taxes here in King's Landing. 16,000 men, very, very good. And, yeah, there we go, 17,000 men. I will send them, straight to Harrenhal, probably. In fact, I will try and destroy these 6,000 men under control of Sir Lothar. I wonder which Lothar that is. And, a new Archmaester. Wait, what happened to Ebbard? Did he die? Oh, we just funded his... Oh. Alright, well, there he is. Grand Maester Armand the Acolyte has joined us. Well, I'll have him serve the court. So, it must have been that Ebbard just died? Yeah, he just died a natural death. Just when we funded his... well, that's fine. That is not really a big deal. Okay, we'll destroy these 6,000 men quickly. And, yeah, they are just running. Lothar Apple Eater. It's actually him. It's actually Lothar Brune. That's kind of cool. He's a really good fighter, though. Alright. He's a strong man as well. But they had no chance. They were destroyed easily. Why are you... How come you're not fighting? Oh, you're in Shoreham still. Or what? No. Where are you? Shouldn't you be fighting? Maybe he joined against the Vale. Oh, so my son joined against the Vale, whereas everyone else joined against the River Lords. Ah, I see. That makes sense, sort of. But yeah, we'll destroy these 13,000 men. And Lord Adam Lichester's treason is one thing, but that a Lichester stands beside the Iron Throne, carrying the very sword sworn to defend your life. Can Sir Adam be trusted to honor his vows? Now, if we have a look, the current queen of the Trident is a Lichester. So, yeah, Sir Lord Adam Lichester, he is a vassal to the Brackens here. He's ruling over Lichester. But if we have a look at our King's Guard, he used to be an honorable man. Do I trust him? I trust him. He's a zealot. And deceitful. And shy. This character has a manipulative and dishonest nature. You know what? I don't trust him. I honestly don't trust him. We'll take him to the cells. There he is. Yep, you watch as the traitor in your King's Guard is dragged away in irons. You are safe once more. Okay, good. I'm sorry, but I just... I remember that he had a honorable trait, but he lost it. And as a zealot who's deceitful, I just don't think that he would... I just don't trust him. I just don't trust him. But we have a new son that has been born to us. Artos, as he's known. But I will actually name him differently. He shall be known as Samuel, after a good friend from the Night's Watch who essentially elected us Lord Commander. It was basically his doing. So, Samuel, there you go. You are now also represented. So we've got Arya, Eddard, Lyanna, Rhaegar, Samuel, and of course, our flagship is known as Queen Val. But yeah, we also need to give you a focus. I think, you know what we'll do? We'll give you the learning focus. Northman culture, old god. I think that fits the name Samuel, doesn't it? And we might even make you a maester as well, if you're interested. But yeah, there's a big battle going on right now. There's Mirabelt fighting on the flank of Luis Baratheon. Perhaps he's going to slay him in personal combat. That would be interesting. And Adam Lichester... Now, he's my rival now, isn't he? Oh, I see. Yeah. And Howard Fell is now at the watch. I see. My rival. Alright, well, we'll just let him rot. I think I don't really trust him. But I want to have a new Kingsguard, so Christopher. He seems decent, an honorable man. Oh, he is friends with a Riker of Hollowed Hall. Alright, we'll see what Sir Christopher does, but he's joining, so I think that's fine. We'll have him join in. Good. The Night's Watch has defended, and a previously obscure noble has distinguished himself. Ah, pretty huge guy. Excellent. Very good. And we will now move on to Harrenhal after we defeated this army here. We're already at 42%. Yep, there's another army that we will destroy. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, 5,000 men. Oh, well, he's getting a few reinforcements. There is the army of the Mountain Vale. That should be destroyed as well. And Lala Stockworth. She's still alive? Wow, I would have never expected. But she's now been abducted and she's probably going to die. And another noble, Sir Tristan Sterydell. Oh, look at that. A lot of nobles joining us. Now, I guess what we'll do is we'll simply besiege Harrenhal, and that shall be the end of it, right? Probably. And Sir, you want to free Sir Adam Lichester. No, he shall stay in my custody for now. I will probably release him, but I just don't trust him. I don't know. I just don't want to make the same mistakes as my father did, and therefore, yeah. And no, Carlon died. Oh my god. He was sent to protect my son Eddard, and they actually became good friends. So that's very unfortunate. He was a really good fighter as well. So I'm definitely very sad about that. That's a big loss right there. Anyways, the various forces have arrived now, and Garland II has now inherited the Reach after his father died of cancer, like so many people before him. Okay, and he has decided he actually hates my guts. Wow. Wow, okay. That is actually impressive that he joined us still. Is there a betrothal we can arrange? Or a marriage, maybe? Shireen. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. Hold on. He's probably not gonna... Yeah, she's past childbearing age. Okay, well, that could be a problem. If we no longer have the support of the Reach, that could indeed be problematic. We'll have to see. But we have a new... Right, we have new people that we could add to the King's Guard. Now, this man is a giant and a trained fighter. 39 years old. Tristan of Sterydell. I kind of want him. He's a Kingslander. He's a bit selfish, proud, envious, but he's strong. I'll actually appoint him. Or is he better? He is gregarious, temperate, trusting. I actually like him a little bit more. I think he's a nicer person. He might be slightly worse fighter, but I'm actually gonna want him as my King's Guard. Because you also need men that are trustworthy, right? Okay, there is a big battle going on, and we have already apparently won this war. Okay, very good. Well, we'll offer peace, and we'll imprison you. There you go. And now we will send him to the dungeon, that's for sure. And we'll move on to the Bloody Gate. Break it down, and that shall be the end of it. Now, what can we do? Can we hold a trial? No. Right. Now, the problem we have, if I'm not mistaken, is that the council is currently Oh no, there's no Justice Council. Okay. Good. So that means I can fully decide what we're going to do with these people. So, Maribald, I will revoke the Kingdom of the Trident. Yes, since you're a traitor. And I will also revoke the Lordship of Harrenhal. And can I also revoke the Lordship of Harrenhal? I cannot revoke Harrenhal itself. And I believe I'd like to give that to Zia Tully. That's not possible. So, Lady Baelor, Rosalind, I think I'm going to give it to you. You're the Lady of the Blue Fork, married to Sir Mathis Alistair. And you have Rosalind Tully, married to Sir Flamet the Black Unicorn. I think this is the Tully branch that I want to give these lands to. I will grant you the Kingdom of the Trident. Yeah, and everything that belongs to it. There you go. Tully's still in control, but a better branch. A branch that maybe likes me a little bit more. That is at least the plan. And we can now call them for a trial. And we'll do that. And we'll see what happens. Do I even have a Hand of the King? I don't. So who's going to oversee this right now? Someone who has a lot of diplomacy, maybe. I think it's going to be John Sunderland. He's probably the best suited for this. Yeah, there you go. You're going to be my Hand of the King for this particular war. Oversee the realm and oversee, yeah, this particular, trial. Maribald is beginning to present his defense, and nobody seemed impressed, but a reasonable case was made by Sir John. And Lord Maribald is innocent. What? Fine. He's released. That is very frustrating. That is very frustrating. I don't see how he could potentially be innocent, but I guess we already revoked a lot of his titles, so I suppose that's why he's been justly punished. I think that's what is meant by that he is innocent. He's already been punished. All right, and Benedar Grifton, I'll give you the struggle focus. There you go, because you commander, you're ugly, ugly little kid, but I guess that's fine. All right, we'll move on. 41. There's 7,000. Well, they're gonna get destroyed by a Reach army. Pretty sure about that. We'll just... Oh, wow. And this guy just died of poor health. So I guess it's gonna be Tristan after all. That will be member of our King's Guard. Tristan Astaridel. Or is it someone better? You? Sir Florian. He's a lunatic. I think I'll go with Tristan then. Yeah, step forward. Alright, there you go. You're happy now. Great to have you in the King's Guard. He's a little bit younger, so perhaps he's not going to die that quickly. That'd be nice. Alright, the Bloody Gate, we might want to storm it. There's Artis Aaron holding the gate. Yeah, that's fine by me. And another King's Guard dying. What the heck is going on? Our King's Guard is dying like flies. Alright, well, there's not much you can do about that. Other than appoint new people. We've got Sir Florian now. Yep. Derriman Bigglestone. And Stefan Aimland. He's a just man and a kind person. I'll have him, yes. But he refuses the kingship. Oh, he's heir to Eaglestown, I see. Oh well. Now, my son Eddard has to be protected. I can only send him one person. Well, there you go. That makes the decision easy. And didn't I ask him already? Oh no, I didn't. Madden Chambers. Florian. He is insane. But then again, I think I'll pick him. So Florian, yeah, you'll be joining my King's Guard. People might be upset about Lobo Knight, but he just seems like the best choice, honestly. And Banner Smith has usurped Ramsgate and Hornwood from Lord Eddard of White Harbor. Interesting. Alright. And you are now independent, but you might join us in this, actually. So, how's Red Wolf doing? Doing fine, you're 11 years old? And how's Greyshirt still rules Carhold now? Alright. Well, I guess that's just the way it is. It's not my reign anymore, and wow, King Mago for the Iron Throne has quite a lot of support there. Maybe there's something we can do about that. Is there... The Lord of Duskendale's not in this. Oh, no. He just wants to depose me. Pretty powerful. But that's going to change after the Mega War. And Agam Lichester, he's coming for justice. Trial by combat. Alright. well, I will have someone stand for me. Probably is going to have to be the King's Guard. Loras, Knight of Flowers. Yep, you shall face my King's Guard. There you go. Fight well, Loras, and he has been slain by Adam Lichester in personal combat. Yeah, he was a good fighter. He was a good fighter, and therefore he is released from prison. I don't know. You know what? Maybe he was... Maybe he would have not betrayed me. I don't know. But as I said, I simply didn't trust him. So we now need a new member of the King's Guard after Loras has died. We've got Callan. We've got Sir Richard Catherine. Or we've got Sir Gendry, a duelist. Honestly, I don't like either one of them. So none of them shall guard me. We still haven't broken through the Bloody Gate, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't be bothered right now. I'm going to actually have to wait for a while. My grandson, Benjen, he's zealous now, ambitious as well, very brave too. Okay, he's even gonna gain some martial. Praise his bravery. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna be happy with it. He's also a bit lazy and lustful. I think that's coming after his father, who has various kids. Eliana, wow, he's got various kids. Holy hell. Alright, I can't be bothered right now. I'll appoint someone to the King's Guard a little bit later. But we're actually at 100%. So I guess we'll just offer the peace here. Yep, you are totally beaten. And we will stand down our forces. Actually, we'll hold off on that. Yeah, we'll send him to the dungeon. And you will lose the Kingdom of the Vale. Yep. And as well as the Giant's Lance. And I don't think I can take the Eyrie from you. So, what does that mean? You are independent. What? I'll have to wait. I think we'll wait for the Mega Wars to end. Let you rot. Okay, until next time, I can hold a melee. I won't do that right now. Let me quickly see. I would like to call you for trial, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, Sir John, interrogate him. He made a strong case. Very good. And that means he is guilty. Gwaine is guilty. He... Well, does that mean I can revoke this now? I cannot revoke it. I guess I'll send him to the wall then. Yep. Send him to the wall. So he's there. Who has the Eyrie now? Lady Brella Harding has the Eyrie. I could revoke it, but that would cost me. And I will please reappoint the old council. Stand down my men. And we need to give out some more council titles, apparently. Alright, so what do I hold right now? I have the Kingdom of the Vale, King's Landing, Giant's Lands, okay, I have various titles. But none that is really all that useful. Who can I appoint? I don't have any titles in the Vale that I could give out, right? So, how can I... Okay, I would have to give you some lands before I can actually make you Lord Paramount. That's a little bit frustrating. Okay, let me see who else has a claim here. It's just the little girl. Alright, here's what I will do. I will arrange a betrothal, but then it's not going to stay matrilinear. Yeah, she's going to say no. I think what I might do is I will revoke the Eyrie from House Harding. They're not supposed to rule this anyway. I will revoke it. Yep. There you go. And I can now give that out to you. Now, he's married. Now, Sir Jacob, he has a weak claim on the Kingdom of the Vale, and he is married to an Erin. So I feel like he is the one most suited for this position. So we'll give you the Eyrie, and we'll give you the Lordship of the Giant's Lands. There you go. And I will also grant you the Kingdom of the Vale, which is not supposed to be kingdom, but just a Lord Paramountcy. There you go. Enjoy. So, you are now there. Perfect. You have a son already. So that's, I mean, he's ugly, but that's okay. We need a Hand of the King. Yep, that is Carl, oversee the realm. Then we need a Master of Laws. I think that Jon Sunderland did a pretty good job, so I'll appoint him. Master at Arms, I suppose, Bernard, Luz Baratheon. I'll probably have you, Jake and Grifton. And then we need a priest that is supposed to be Bennett. Oh, he's inherited this, I see. Well, maybe Moria of Starsea Beacon. There you go. You can hunt subservice. That's fine. Alright, and there we go. We need to appoint a Master of Ships as well. I think that was my son. Apparently it wasn't. Oh, we need to wait for the West. They are apparently fighting a war against Crakehall, the revolt. And the Reach is fighting a revolt as well. And the Stormlands are fighting wars as well. I see. So not everyone is here yet. So we'll have to wait a little bit before we can appoint all of our councillors, which is fine by me. Okay, there's all kinds of weak claims that we can press, but our factions should look good now. Our grandson doesn't like us particularly. Maybe I can give him some honorary title. I will give you... Maybe I'll make you the Keep of the Swans. You're an honorable man, though. Can I arrange a marriage between you and one of my... No, don't have any people. How about Lady Kasana? Can we arrange a betrothal here? She is 10 years old. Don't have anyone. Alright, well, we'll have to see. But I think for now, this will be the end. Thank you so much for watching. So we've dealt with the Faith of the Seven, and we've also, well, dealt with the Vale. We have now a Arryn descendant of some sort. I mean, his mother was a Arryn bastard, and he's now married to another Arryn. So I think they really have a lot of legitimacy here. In the Vale, in the Riverlands, we have a Tully still ruling, so that's fine. I don't know what we can do with Rosalind. Alright, she's already married. Maybe Rhonda can be married. Arrange betrothal here. Maybe Samuel. I think, yeah, you're 0 and 1 years old. I think that would be a nice betrothal. We'll go for that. And then the rest we'll have to see. But that was it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.